you're not. It may be something that benefits you, and that's cool. So I'm glad at whatever level you participate. That's not the same as being a Course in Miracles student. Like if you decide that's your path, and maybe you have it. That's okay. So all I'm saying is, don't get upset about not receiving the results of what you have not done. Don't get upset about not having received the results of what you have not done. Like to want the results of the course but never study it, or to want to be the world's greatest swimmer but never put on the suit. Stop being upset because things aren't happening based on things you haven't done. And what's so cool about where you are now is you're at a level where you're trying to allow yourself to be gifted. And the gifting level is the most beautiful level of consciousness that one can aspire to. It is much greater than the level of consciousness of, I'm going to visualize a house and manifest it. That's what happened to everybody who can't pay their bill right now. They visualized the house and they manifested it. So that's no big deal. What makes the difference is whether it's going to be something that brings you peace or conflict. See, that's why the content of your mind is much more important than the forms of things you dream about. You can draw a lot of men and women into your life, but what you really want to make sure is that it's love coming through their bodies and sanity coming through their body. It's easy to get a body. You can go to the morgue. Baby are full of them. The bodies, the 15th Street, 16th Street Mall. You got to turn the bodies on. You're in a body. We're in a world full of bodies. It's easy to have bodies. That's easy. But what you really want is to know what kind of mind you're hooking up with. Because whenever you join with somebody, you're saying, I am willing to experience the results of your thinking with you. I'm willing to go through the stuff that happens when a person is with somebody that thinks like you. I want to be in a relationship with you. I want to share your mind and the results of how you think. That's what you're saying when you say you want to be in a relationship with somebody. If you really thought about that, it would make you instantly much more discerning. But the body can distract you. And I can be so busy looking at them breasts that I pay no attention to the sanity of the woman in front of me. Don't even care if she got any. I'll give her a book. I send you to a workshop. We work on that later. You got to laugh at this if you want to go to the gifted level. You got to start laughing at it if you want to get to the gift level. I want you to go to the gifting level. Would you like to be in the gifting level? Yeah, where you have indescribable gifts of joy in various forms that come to you constantly in unexpected ways that thrill you through what seems to be no effort of your own. You think you could entertain that idea? Yes. You don't have to know how to do it. If you're going to get frustrated if you think you have anything to do with it. The way you become instantly happy is to realize you don't have nothing to do with it. Be glad the only request that God has is for you to sit down. Like my mom used to say, hey, boy, go on over there in the corner and sit down so I can finish doing what I got to do. I can get that to you a lot faster. You just go over there and sit down and be quiet. I can get you that tape really quick. That's what God's saying to us. That's what the Creator said, hey, y'all just sit your little butts down just for a second. Stop trying to figure out what's going to make you happy when you know you don't know because you've been trying all your life and haven't been able to do it. I could possibly tell you how you could have it if you would be willing to admit that it's not the Creator that makes mistakes, you do. Cool. And a mistake is not a sin, so you don't have to feel all guilty about the way you treated people. It was just a mistake. That's all it was. It was just a mistake. There's nothing to feel guilty about. It was just a mistake. When you didn't know any better and you didn't know who you were and you were taught to believe you were guilty and sinful, it makes sense that you would treat people bad as you want to be treated yourself because you don't love you. So when you don't love you, you don't have no choice but to mistreat other people because you're hoping for the attack that you think you deserve to come back to you through them, through your mistreatment. So that once you love yourself, there's no need to keep that contract going to punish yourself through others, and the same people that used to make you miserable can become the same people that bring you ecstasy, or someone that does bring you ecstasy will come into your life to replace the one who's not ready yet to be happy themselves. And some people aren't ready yet to be happy themselves, and so their vibration will be different from yours when you decide to be happy, and it will seem like through no fault of either one of you, you may appear to separate. so that they can continue to have the level of love they think they need, and you can have the level of love that you deserve.
Yeah.
Both of you all win. They feel better because you gone.
You feel better because they gone.
Because you really wasn't making them happy in no way. That's why they was miserable when they were